Scholten, proudly representing Michigan's 3rd Congressional District in Congress and a member of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Today, we are celebrating 2 years of the bipartisan infrastructure law. And to do so, we're going to play a game called What's in the BIL box, where we pull out random objects that will tell us more about our nation's crumbling water resources infrastructure and show how the bipartisan infrastructure law is addressing these needs. Okay, let's see what our first object is. This is unmistakably water. Water is essential to life. It's essential to our way of life in Michigan, especially in my district, Michigan's 3rd Congressional District, which has miles of beautiful Lake Michigan shoreline. The bipartisan infrastructure law is investing $50 billion to protect our water infrastructure, shore up our wastewater treatment systems. In Michigan alone, we received $213 million for water treatment projects. In my district, we're proud to have received $3.5 million for the city of Muskegon for wastewater treatment to ensure that we have safe drinking water and water for our essential services for years to come. Let's see what number 2 is. All right, here we have a foamy substance. It's fire retardant. Okay, actually it's just shaving cream, but pretend it's fire retardant. Fire retardants were, of course, initially developed to help save human lives from fires and our infrastructure, but they contain dangerous forever chemicals that are threatening our water system and human health. The bipartisan infrastructure law contains $10 billion in grants available to fight forever chemicals like PFAS and other emerging contaminants. All right, on to number 3. Okay, 2 barrels, lenses, binoculars! Is that a Kirtland's warbler? No, I'm not in Michigan. So water is essential to protecting our wetlands and our greater natural resources and ecosystem. Without preserving these essential water resources, we're threatening not only our ability to create great brews in our breweries like we do in Michigan, but also threatening our great outdoors for hunting, fishing, and birding. Our ability to recreate is dependent on clean water infrastructure. All right, let's see what we've got for number 4. Goldfish? Wait a second, these aren't native to Lake Michigan. But the native fish and wildlife of the Great Lakes, especially in Lake Michigan, rely on a clean water ecosystem just as much as humans do. That's why it is so important that the bipartisan infrastructure law provides almost $12 billion to states through the Clean Water State Revolving Fund to address stormwater and wastewater problems and to help keep our rivers, lakes, and streams fresh and healthy. And speaking of the Great Lakes, the bipartisan infrastructure law also provides $1 billion to restore these critical bodies of water through the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. Projects that will help remove toxic substances, address invasive species, reduce pollution flows, and improve the ecosystem for plants and animals alike. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me for What's in the BIL box to talk about all the great ways that $50 billion in the bipartisan infrastructure law is here to support